Hey there, everyone. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here, and today we're going to take a look at whatever messages need to come through for all of you, for all star signs, all zodiac signs, everybody, the collective. It's about the energy, not about the sign. This is a timeless reading. Timeless meaning that no matter when you might come across this message and it resonates with you, it is for you. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So the elephant in the room is that we do have a little bit different of a setting for these readings, and that is because we are so thankful and lucky to have company. So we're going to make do with it for today's two videos and tomorrow's video. And then we should be back to normal. So, all right, let's go ahead and see what else needs to come through for you all. All right, now these cards here are my own deck. If you've been on the channel for a minute, you might recognize them. If not, then they may be new to you, but we're going to see what messages need to come through. So you have your heart already knows the answer. Hopefully that's going to come in super different, lots of brightness around us here. Your heart already knows the answer. So some of you have been asking some questions or wondering about something, and your heart knows. So if you're asking questions, then you probably already have the answer. When we begin to ask questions or question things, it's because we already know. Maybe we're not happy, or maybe something's not right, or maybe we are happy and something is right, right? When you're asking the questions, you already generally know the answer, okay? Whether it's a difficulty or something that you're super delighted about, you already know the answer. Let's see what else comes through with that. You have the King of Cups coming in here, and this is coming through with that emotional intelligence. Your heart knows, right? Your heart knows what you want and what you don't want, what works, what doesn't work for you here at Lucky Star. So you already know the answer. You already know the answer. Tune into that emotional intelligence. Let those answers come through, flow through you, and trust, believe, know that what it is that is coming through is true and right for you. So for those of you that have been wondering, this is Spirit's answer for you. Your heart knows. Your heart already knows the answer. Tune into that emotional intelligence. Trust it. Go with it. Believe in it. Listen to what your heart is telling you and move forward in that direction, okay? Now, the next card that you have with that is the Star. Look at that. I'm going to read this side. The universe shows me that I can have faith in my dreams. So, right, you already know whatever it is that your heart is tugging, pulling you towards is what is right for you. Your heart knows. Tune into that emotional intelligence. Have faith that what your heart is saying is true for you, at least in this moment. It may not always be true for you, but in this moment, your heart knows the answer. So whatever it is you're wondering about, whatever it is that you have been feeling pulled to or pulled away from, is what is right for you in this moment, okay? Now let's see what your next message is. Say yes. Wow. So for some of you, there has been an offering that has come through for you, and Spirit is indicating that this is a yes. Say yes to this. Follow your heart. Tune into that emotional intelligence and say yes, okay? There's not any other answer that can come through or needs to come through for you at this specific moment or at this time. The answer is yes. Say yes. Follow that emotional intelligence. Follow what your heart is telling you. Follow, your heart already knows the answer is your first card out here. Your heart already knows the answer. And your next card out here is say yes. So Spirit is really giving you some very definitive answers within this message, Lucky Stars, for you. It says stand your ground. So some of you, this is the Seven of Wands coming through here. Stand your ground. Some of you have been back and forth. Some of you have been, you know, maybe asking others or getting advice around, and it doesn't always coincide, or potentially there's a conflict between what it is that they're telling you and what your heart is telling you. Stand your ground. Follow your heart within whatever this may be for you, and tune into what the signs and synchronicities that you're getting, because Spirit is telling you, yes, follow your heart. Very definitive yes. Say yes. We don't know, we have another row over here, we don't know what that's going to say. But even this, both of these, actually all three of these cards that are out here at this time, say yes, yes, and yes. So that is 3 times, 4 times, 5 times yes coming through so far within this. So your answer is yes to whatever, you know, penetrating question that you have been wondering, whatever your heart has been guiding to, whatever somebody has asked you, the answer is yes. Stand your ground, tune into your, mix these up, tune into your emotional intelligence, and, you know, have faith. The universe is guiding you, Spirit is guiding you with, you know, sign synchronicities, but also within this very definitive message for you here, okay? The next card that you have is decision, right? So the Two of Swords coming in here. Some of you have a decision to make. Some of you may need to decide whether to go left or right. And Spirit, again, is indicating there's a maybe on this one here, right? You have all yeses all the way through. You know the answer. But there is some decision that you need to make. This may be with going with one relationship over another, or courting with one person over another. This may be with a financial, this may be within health, there's so many ways that this could play out for you, but Spirit is indicating that there is a decision that needs to be made by you, and that decision is coming through with whether to say yes or no. Spirit is very strongly guiding you towards a yes within this, but you are the one that needs to follow your heart. Your heart has the answer. That your heart has the answer. Tune into your emotional intelligence and follow the signs, the synchronicities, the messages, what it is that is coming through for you specifically, okay? This is really, Spirit is coming through with some big guidance here for you, lucky stars. And the thing is that you are the only person that knows your true heart. You are the only person that knows what is ultimately going to be the best for you, for your heart, for your mind, for your well-being, for your soul. Follow what you're getting, okay? Let's tune in and look at the third one, alignment and flow. So saying yes, your heart already knows the answer. Say yes to alignment and flow. Again, this is coming through in whatever category or whatever it is that you may have been questioning. It could be finances, it could be work, it could be career, it could be relationships, it could be love, it could be money, it could be whatever it is, but your heart already knows the answer. Say yes to alignment and flow. Some of you have been out of alignment. Some of you haven't been flowing. Some of you have really been working to control or create resistance or create that struggle. We don't like to hear that, but that does come through within this reading for you. So say yes to alignment and flow. Say yes. Oh my goodness. What a very important message coming through here for you. The next card you have is the Magician and another yes. So this one says, I have all the resources I need, inner and outer. Spirit is reminding you that you can say yes. You can tune into your heart. You can follow that emotional intelligence. You can trust. You can have faith in the universe, in Spirit, to offer those guidance, offer those signs, those synchronicities to show you, and tune into that alignment and flow and create your own magic. You have all of the resources around you, within you, all around you, to be able to step into this big yes in whatever form it comes through for you. But you need to follow your heart, follow what feels right and true for you, even if it's only in this moment. Sometimes within this moment, that hell yes, hell yes, hell yes is there, and then maybe a month or a couple months later it's not, and you get to decide. You have that decision coming through with that Two of Swords, when it is right for you and when it is not. Spirit is indicating that this is a hell yes, basically for you right now. And in the future, that decision may change, and that is okay, because you get to change your mind. You get to decide again. But in this moment, for those of you that have been questioning, for those of you that have been wondering, Spirit is indicating that it is a yes for now. You do have free will. Stand your ground. You do have free will. So if this doesn't feel like it is for you, then go with what feels right. But Spirit is indicating here that there are yeses all around. Let's see what the last card is. Now, the last card is the Tower. This is coming in as a no, and it says, I surrender to the storm. Beautiful energy coming in here for you all. Alignment and flow. So some of you haven't been tuning into kind of your heart's desire, saying yes to what you're passionate about or what really lights you up. Some of you have just been settling or staying within that stagnant and not moving into that alignment and flow. So Spirit is coming through here with this Tower energy. This is coming through as a no. No to anything that doesn't work. No to anything that isn't your heart's desire. No to anything that isn't within that alignment and flow. Spirit is going to create a shakeup for those of you that are not wanting to get out of a comfort zone or not wanting to step into this beautiful energy of alignment and flow, and flow, or saying yes to what your heart's desires are. Your heart knows the answer. Anything that isn't that is going to be a no from Spirit coming through here during this time. And again, it may just be for the next month. It may be for the next 6 months or the next year. But Spirit is saying that everything that isn't is going to be kind of broken down, right, within this Tower, and or collapse and moved out of the way, so that you can move into this alignment and flow, into this yes, into this following your heart. Your heart knows that answer, that emotional intelligence, having that faith. Some of you haven't been stepping into or trusting or believing in or holding that faith, and Spirit is going to move things out of the way. This is Spirit coming through with this Tower energy to really, for some of you, make you uncomfortable, so you move, so you say yes, so you get into that alignment, into that flow of what is truly meant for you, what you are truly deserving, because you deserve the world. All right. And Spirit is indicating here that anything that isn't a yes for you during this time, whether you recognize it or not, is going to be moved out of the way, is going to collapse, is going to be separated from you, so that you can get into this very profound space of following your heart that knows the answer, tuning into that emotional intelligence, tuning into that faith, and knowing that the universe, Spirit, is always there to offer that guidance and support, tuning into the signs, the synchronicities, the messages that Spirit has been working so hard to bring through. All of the things that are a hell yes for you, saying yes to what works for you, okay? Standing your ground and being strong within the conviction that Spirit and you know what is best for you, making the decisions in those spaces, in those times, with that emotional intelligence, not holding on to things, not keeping things that are no longer valuable for you, and making that decision to step away from those, getting into that alignment and flow, really tuning into what does work for you, and letting go of any control that you may have, remembering that you have all the resources within and without that you will ever need. And in those moments when it feels like you don't have the resources, Spirit will offer up that guidance and that support to get you moving in that right direction. You are the magician. You get to create that reality. You get to say yes, always, for yourself and for what is for your highest good and for the highest good of others. And for those that aren't wanting to step into this pretty big message, seeing those signs, those synchronicities, understanding or letting yourself tune into what is coming through, Spirit is going to create a Tower moment within your reality, so that you can really step into the alignment and flow, saying yes, following your heart, doing what it is that feels good and right for you. Spirit wants anything that is a no for you to be moved out of your life. So things may be moving, it may be uncomfortable, but Spirit is doing it for your highest good. Wow, what a gorgeous message to come through here for you. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.